coming up.
This database has grown into the largest database in the industry.
Each year I get over 1 million pieces of information.
The value is immeasurable and priceless.
What I didn't realize at the time and have learned over the years is all the convenience traits and all the genetic merit that Red Angus brings to the table.
This equates to a $1,344 difference.
But the cows can be of any breed type.
Learn how millions of calves and a yellow ear tag connect to a great paycheck. Next on The American Rancher. Hello and welcome to The American Rancher. I'm Pam Minnick. In 1954, 7 innovative breeders chose to use Red Angus cattle to establish the beef industry's first performance registry. Throughout its history, the Red Angus Association of America has maintained this objective focus and has earned a well-deserved reputation for leadership and innovation. Because it has made the right choices over time, the Red Angus breed has attained a high level of popularity in the commercial beef industry. Today, Red Angus cattle are proven performers in docility, hybrid vigor, heterosis, and carcass quality that is punctuated by superior marbling. The Red Angus Feeder Cattle Certification Program, or FCCP, is a genetic source and age verification program. Breeders participating in the FCCP program consistently outperform other Angus breeds on sale day, backed up by studies from data collected from Superior Livestock Auction over the past 24 years. This database is a project overseen by Dr. Ken Odie and Michael King at Kansas State University, and it's had a major impact on the beef industry, not just the Red Angus breed.
When Superior began their value-added calf programs, that really was the initiation, I believe, of a significant change in the industry. And that change was calves began to sell with more information accompanying the calves. And Superior Livestock was really a leader in this change in the industry. So we were interested in working with Superior to better understand the value of these calf health programs.
The Superior Livestock Auction Project began in 1995. Dr. Odie secured the funding for that first year from Pfizer Animal Health, and then he also contacted Superior to see if they would be willing to provide the data that we would need to document whether in fact calves in the VAC protocols did increase the price of calves.
This database has grown into the largest database, we believe, in the industry relative to understanding calf value, with over 23 million head now of calves and feeder cattle. And it's a very rich database that really allows us to pursue a lot of different questions and try to answer those for the good of the industry.
The early success of Superior Livestock's value-added calf vaccination programs created a solid foundation for the study. Managed by Michael King at Kansas State University, this study began at a pivotal moment in time for an industry that previously had very little data to learn from.
At that point in time, it was very common to sell calves, whether in video auction or livestock auction markets, or even direct sale calves with very little information accompanying those calves. So we had a lot of anecdotal information. It was very common for someone to get up and argue that these calves are worth more because of X or because of Y, but it would have been uncommon at that time to have calf health information, to even have breed descriptions, to have other kinds of descriptors for the calves.
As the database grew, many types of variables were added, all of which were data provided by Superior Livestock Auction.
Every year, on average, Superior sends to me approximately 16,000 records that contain information that describe one lot of cattle that they sell through their video auctions. One record represents one lot of cattle. To give an idea of the size of those data files that I received from Superior, there are 68 individual variables in the sale data file. There's an additional 8 variables in the delivery data file. So if you multiply all that up, each year I get over 1 million pieces of information from Superior that describe the lots of cattle that they sell. So at the present time, I have every Superior sale catalog from 1995 through the present date stored in boxes in my basement.
When we started quantifying the benefits of the value-added calf programs, the health programs, we begin to see growth in those programs. And when ranchers look at that and they say, okay, I can get $5 a hundredweight more for my calves if I do X, they're likely going to make those decisions. And we've seen that growth over time, especially in Superior. The VAC34 program has been the most popular calf health program, now comprises somewhere around 50% of the lots in calf health programs. At the very beginning, it was much, much smaller than that. Then as those differences, as those factors influencing sale price get communicated to the industry in various forms, in reports that we provide to Superior, reports that we provide to Red Angus Association of America, reports to Merck Animal Health, they get communicated through their networks. Simultaneously, we're publishing Cattlemen's Day reports, abstracts for scientific meetings, referee journal publications, and we're also communicating with lay publications as well in an effort to try to get that information out. But the bottom line is for cow-calf producers, it's making more informed decisions.
The value that is given to the industry is immeasurable and priceless, because when you think about the volume of data that Mr. King discussed during the program today, the volume of data there, we want to be able to take that and translate that to the commercial producer and add to their pocketbook, not just for the benefit of using Red Angus genetics, but rather an industry-wide effort to help people understand what the value of health protocols are.
The Superior Livestock Database continually adjusts to ever-evolving market conditions.
I would suggest that the last 20 years have primarily been about health-related kinds of issues. I think what's on the horizon is we're going to be describing cattle more precisely genetically, and I think we will begin to see how those factors influence price. Obviously, we've already been doing that to some degree, but I think there's a lot more of that to come.
So in 2018, we have started to assign a heterosis score to all lots of beef calves that we know the dam breed and the sire breed, that we can show some additional value to heterosis independent of the breed combination.
And the heterosis score addition to the database will have a dramatic impact on Red Angus beef production.
We promote heterosis and we promote hybrid vigor. So it helps the commercial producer from the standpoint of that benefit, which is well proven in academic research, the value of heterosis, and the value of the Red Angus genetics in terms of adding value to the calves.
Up next,
Red Angus influenced calves that have those tags receive a significantly higher price than Red Angus influenced calves that do not have those tags.
the game-changing impact of the Superior Livestock Database project proves the value of one of the most successful programs for Red Angus cattle, but it also benefits other operations. That's next on The American Rancher.
At 44 Farms, we believe work starts at sunup and doesn't stop until sundown. We believe in order to live off the land, you have to love and respect it. We believe that cattle aren't just raised, they're nurtured. And we believe when you do things right, with honesty and integrity, well, things like quality and consistency happen naturally. 44 Farm Steaks, responsibly raised all-natural beef.
If you're in the stocker business, You know exceptional care and good nutrition are the keys to healthy, profitable cattle. The Gain Smart Stocker program provides all the tools you need to minimize stress at receiving, stimulate appetite quickly, and create efficient gains on forage or feed. Plus, feeding Gain Smart makes your cattle eligible for Superior's first ever value-added nutrition program. Learn more about the Gain Smart Stocker program and find a dealer near you at gainsmart.com.
Take control of current market conditions on Superior Livestock's weekly video auction. Register your lot load cattle by Tuesday, sell them on Thursday, putting you 2 days from money with the largest cattle marketing network in North America. Superior Livestock's weekly video auction has over 8,000 active and qualified buyers, and they're paying top dollar. Yep. Jump in. The bidding is hot. Call us or click superiorlivestock.com to learn more.
Welcome back to the American Rancher. In the mid-90s, Superior Livestock Auction launched its value-added calf vaccination programs. Soon after, Kansas State University began to study the data generated by Superior to determine if calves on those programs indeed brought higher prices on sale day. Today, the database is much more than that.
The database has actually changed over time, and the reason it's changed is because there's more information accompanying cattle at sale. And what we see in that then is more descriptors for each individual lot of calves. And what that allows us to do in the value of having 24 years of data is the database gets richer over time. Richer means that both the value of adding additional years of information, but also more variables, and that gives us more kinds of things that we can take a look at. For example, in 1994, 1995, no one had heard of or talked about agent source verification. Now, agent source verification is a fairly common kind of way of trying to add value to calves. We're able to, with the Superior data, because there are several agent source verification programs that are described in there, we're able to go ahead and look at the value of participating in those programs. And Kansas State University has partnerships with Superior Livestock. Really, they are the source of the data. With Merck Animal Health, who's the primary funder of the work that we're actually doing, and now with the Red Angus Association of America.
The vast reserve of information that's available from the database caught the attention of the Red Angus Association of America. In 2018, the association partnered with Kansas State University to fund the work of graduate students conducting database research benefiting the Red Angus breed.
With Red Angus Association, we've been particularly interested in looking at the effects of breed, the effects of genetics on sale price of calves, but we've also looked at a number of other factors as well. And in the analysis, we've shown benefits to Red Angus feeder cattle, and especially the value of the female, the Red Angus female. That's been pretty clear in the analysis we've actually done. The other trend we've seen is we've been doing sire breed analysis, and the trend for growth in the Red Angus breed is clearly in the data. We see that as well.
One of the primary Red Angus findings from the Superior Livestock Database points to the success of the feeder calf certification program developed through the Red Angus Association of America.
So the feeder calf certification program is the oldest and the largest age source and genetically verified tagging program in the United States today. Last year we sold over 175,000 FCCP tags, and it has added value because we know from the Superior database that those calves that are Red Angus influenced and carry that tag will bring $2.80 more per hundredweight than Red Angus influenced calves that do not have that tag.
This calculates to a $17 advantage per head on a 6-weight calf. This in all equates to a $1,344 difference on one pot load of FCCP tagged calves compared to a pot load of non-tagged Red Angus calves.
Well, I'm CJ Blue. I operate in partnership with my younger brother, and my wife and 3 kids, a Blue Partnership. We're from Castleton, Kansas and South Central Kansas. I've actually been in the commercial cow-calf business since 1996. I'm a 5th generation rancher. My family has farm and ranch for 5 generations in multiple counties in Kansas. We were Red Angus, or I just kind of fell into Red Angus because my dad had it. What I didn't realize at the time and have learned over the years and learned to appreciate is all the convenience traits and all the genetic merit that Red Angus brings to the table. And what's been fun and interesting to participate in is just how the breed has evolved and how we've continued to add and build on to that. Started out initially doing a terminal cross with the Red Angus cow and Sim Angus bulls. You know, we were trying to make feeder cattle that were going to be 70% choice or better and yield grade 1s and 2s. Today I'm going to tell you that our goal is to be 50% prime or better, and we're still going to have yield grade 1s and 2s, probably more 3s, but we're still going to keep the yield grade in there. We're going to transition our operation. We're really going to transition from, you know, we've always been cow-calf operation that happened to farm some. We're actually in the process of doing less crop farming. We're going to convert more crop acres to some perennial grasses, more irrigated grass, and actually increase our cow numbers. Started using the FCCP tag program really early on. We started using it because we wanted to add value to our feeder cattle. It was a way for us to get age and source verification. It was a way for us to verify the genetics that were in our cattle. At the time, we were selling our cattle at feeder weight, and so they were going on the video market. And so we just wanted a way for us to just put more bells and whistles and add value to our cattle. As our operation has evolved some, we're retaining ownership today, so everything goes into, we own the cattle all the way through the feeding phase. And so what we're relying on that program today for more than anything is market access. And so when those cattle are killed, we want to be able to have access to a good grid and a way that we can capture that premium again to get paid for the genetics we're using. And so we're going to rely heavily on the Red Angus Association to do that for us today and going into the future to develop those relationships and find those market opportunities and get us the market access that we need to get the premiums we want. I see the value of the FCCP feeder tag for the entire breed really again is raising awareness for the breed. I think it provides a lot of value just by verifying the genetics again. So if we can provide the marketplace with the information to help give them comfort or help them know that those genetics are 50% Red Angus, then I think that provides tremendous value, especially knowing what the breed brings to the table in terms of in-market product and maternal traits. So if we can verify those genetics, then I think that's a bonus for the entire breed.
Up next,
we are using registered Red Angus bulls in those commercial herds, but the cows can be of any breed type.
the feeder calf certification program isn't just for Red Angus breeders. That's coming up after the break. You're watching The American Rancher.
9 Mile Ranch is a family-owned and operated Oregon and Washington state cow-calf operation specializing in low-input registered Red Angus cattle. When it comes to soundness and fertility, our no-excuse attitude produces cattle that earn the right to stay at 9 Mile. During normal years, we winter, calve, and breed with little or no supplemental feed, except for salt and minerals. The 9 Mile goal is to be your full-service provider for Red Angus and Red Angus hybrid genetics in the western United States. We believe that the cow makes the difference, and the majority of bulls and females sold by 9 Mile Ranch are out of our difference maker cows and or sired by their top sons. Our superior genetics work in the toughest environments in the West. Call 509-366-1968 or log on 9mileranch.net to learn more. And don't miss our annual bull sale every third Saturday in March.
International Genetic Solutions Feeder Profit Calculator. What is it? Simply put, it's a tool to assist in determining feeder calf value of the largest genetic group within the industry, and that's the crossbred feeder calf. The Feeder Profit Calculator incorporates genetic knowledge of mainstream sires, regardless of the breed, preconditioning and vaccination information, weaning management, and responsible health programs to evaluate the value on a set of calves. The finished product is a certificate that highlights the genetic and management predictions on those calves, along with certain carcass and growth traits. Producers have three things to sell when it comes to their feeder calves, and that's genetics, health, and the management those cattle are under. The Feeder Profit Calculator wraps all this information together, but the cost, can a rancher even afford it? Well, how about this? It costs nothing. Head to internationalgeneticsolutions.com. You can either know or guess. Choose no. International Genetic Solutions Feeder Profit Calculator.
Welcome back to The American Rancher. Supported by 24 years of data collected by Kansas State University, the Red Angus Feeder Calf Certification Program is proven to generate noticeable premiums for commercial cattle operations. Now, Red Angus breeders already know the benefits of the program, but other breeders can also take advantage.
The Feeder Calf Certification Program can benefit all kinds of situations utilizing Red Angus genetics. To use the tag, the bulls have to be registered and transferred to the rancher in question that's enrolling calves. And so what that means is we are using registered Red Angus bulls in those commercial herds, but the cows can be of any breed type. They can be Hereford, they can be Angus, they can be any type of other breed or composites or crossbred cows. So how it fits into various programs, it fits into almost any kind of program, whether it's in the southeastern United States, where a producer may be running Tiger Stripe brindle cows, or Hereford cows in the sandhills of Nebraska, or any situation. The program fits very, very well. The other superior data also shows an advantage to just agent source verification over calves that are not agent source verified, so there's an added value there. If you're running other breeds of bulls in your herd and in the same pasture, you can use Allied Access. Most of those calves end up being Red Angus influenced anyway because they're buying the tags through our association. But those programs can be used as well, and they're the same price. Our goal is to grow that program from 175,000 tags sold to 250,000 tags sold by the year 2020. And I think we can do this quite easily, shown through that value of the program, and also being able to amass a large set of Red Angus influenced calves that are in demand by the industry today.
To enroll, call the Red Angus office and complete a short supplier enrollment question and answer session over the phone to verify that you qualify for the program. Once qualified, tags are shipped directly to the producer where the calves are tagged prior to them leaving the ranch of origin. The next step is to fill out the customer enrollment agreement and provide some basic calving records. You'll send the document in along with a copy of the first page of your calving record. Once this has been received, Red Angus will then issue your certificate of compliance, which is the document buyers are looking for to verify your calf crop in the program. Alternatively, the Red Angus Association offers the Allied Access tag, which carries the same age and source verification benefits of the FCCP program, but without the genetic requirements. This program is designed for producers utilizing a planned crossbreeding program and has the same easy enrollment process as the Feeder Calf Certification program. Both of these options are ways that the Red Angus Association continues to serve our commercial producers and help add value to their calf crop. To find out more information on our programs, please visit our website at www.redangus.org.
There you'll find information about both the Feeder Calf Certification Program and Allied Access. Again, log on to redangus.org. Follow the Red Angus Association of America on Facebook or call 940-387-3502, extension 2. To find out more about us, log on to theamericanrancher.com or connect with us on Facebook. I'm Pam Minnick. That's all for now. On behalf of the entire American Rancher team, thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time.
Superior Livestock Auction connects producers to buyers across the U.S. through the largest cattle merchandising network in North America.
They're seen by probably pretty much every person buying cattle in the U.S. They pretty much establish the price.
Our customers have a way to purchase bulls without having to physically be at the sale. Because our sale's the second Saturday in February, you never know what the weather might be in the Texas Panhandle.
In 2017, we sold nearly 1.5 million head for top dollar.
When you watch a Superior sale, it seems like that they do bring a premium.
We are several $100,000 ahead of where we would be if we didn't have Superior.
They have done such an extraordinary job in helping us market our program throughout the United States.
Your paycheck is Superior's #1 priority, which is why more producers trust Superior. Call us or go online to learn how to sell your cattle the Superior way.